West Coast, good morning. East Coast, good lunch, I hope. Hi, everybody! I'm gonna kind of just ramble for a second so that we can make sure the audio is working, that everybody can hear me, all of that fun, good stuff, and so that my tiara does not fall off completely. Hi, everybody! Titus, you just started book 6? Hell yeah! So, yes, it is. Thank you for all. Thank you. Okay, for everybody, thank you so much. You're all so kind and so wonderful, and it has been so much fun getting to like hang out with you and be like in the community. I'm really excited that I get to like actually stream, because little Zev lore drop. I was a streamer once upon a time, like professionally, and a cosplayer, which is part of today's stream topic, but we'll get there. Let me see. I can see if I can up my mic just a little bit. I don't think so, though, because it's a very finicky little machine. We'll see. That might be better. Might not. All that matters is that we're here. Yes, I was waiting for the first comment to notice them before I pointed them out. Yes, that's Mini Mongo and Mini Rend. When I started book 7, I immediately was compelled to make him. So he lives with me now, and Mongo can talk. He was with me at, if anybody caught us at PAX Unplugged, I was cosplaying Donut, and I had Mini Mongo with me, and we were handing out boss stars, and I might still have some. So if you catch me at a different con, you might be able to get a gold boss star. But yes, it's the day. It is the day that the campaign closes. It is the day that the floor collapses, and we are all gonna hang out in the safe room and party it up. My first idea, I want you guys to know, I don't know, maybe this is what you guys want instead, was I was just gonna read all 50,000 names of all of the crawlers, which would have taken me a long time and probably not have been very exciting. But I don't know, maybe everybody just really wants me to read their names out. Campaign closes in the day the dungeon opens. Do we have info on the future or future floor books with new dice? So, okay. I don't have any, like, hard evidence that I can give you for future books. I can tell you that they are working. Sophia Renegade jump in here and said, do it. Read all 50,000 names. I don't have any, like, titles. I don't have any topics. I cannot give them to you yet. But I can tell you that they are coming. That we plan on essentially putting as many books out as Matt Dinneman will let us. Because I don't know if it's very clear to you guys, but everybody here at Renegade also loves these books. Like, not only everybody on our team, like the marketing team that I'm a part of and that I get to work with, but the team writing the books, the team doing the layout, all the influencers and stuff that we've worked with, everybody has been like, I want to work with this because I love Dungeon Crawler Carl. And we were like, great, so do we. Come on, jump on. I don't know if we'll get all 18 floors. I think that one is a Matt Dinneman question. So, apparently he said in an interview, I don't have the interview on hand, but he said that we will at least get to see all 18 floors by the time the series ends. So, I feel like that'll probably be enough to sort of build a TTRPG map around. I think we've stalled for long enough. We're 5 minutes in. Most everybody who's gonna jump in is here. So, do we want to keep chatting, or do we want to start on the awards portion of this stream? I made a slideshow and everything. I spent all night making sure that it was good good enough. In true Borant fashion, it is good enough to start. You're all hurting for spoilers on no grounds will Borant allow this. And that's all we gotta say about that. Awards! Let's go for the awards! Will it stay up there? It will not. It's very, very hard to wear a tiara and cat ears and a headset, but I'm doing this for you guys. All right, let's bring on. My face is gonna go away. Let's bring on the awards. Where's my PowerPoint? So, my first non-award is my special shout out. Oh, and you can see all of my cool tabs. My special shout out for Crawler 44696, who put our first piece of fan art in the Discord fan art channel of Donut. It's so great. I don't think they had a name. I think they were literally just Crawler 44696. So if you are in here, shout out to you. It was the best donut drawing that I've seen outside of a professional setting. And maybe in some professional settings too. Alright, next. Look at that cool transition. Okay, so this one starts, it's gonna spin. Watch. Because Dawn McKenna put this into the Discord and then also posted about it in the comments in the community section. They hand bound their own character journal with art from the books, with art from the wiki. I am like absolutely shooked. Hi Otuan! I'm absolutely like shaken about this. It's so like intricate and elaborate, and I was like, I need to highlight this. But you know, Dawn is not the only person in our community. Yes, I will make sure that all of these slides end up somewhere where everybody can get their hands on them at some point, because the awards are also in the slideshow. But let's see. We got, oh yeah, shout out to Max Avalon, who ran the Ben 10 DCC TTRPG threads on the community page. Those were also very entertaining to read. That's part of like what I really wanted to highlight with this stream, is that everybody like put out a bunch of work and made a bunch of amazing fan things. Stacy, I think Stacy said that they were going to be in here. Stacy and their partner started building a gaming table because of this campaign. Penguin is here. These are our trivia champions. Big shout out to Joseph with no no profile picture and 27 points. But yeah, these are the trivia champions as of this morning. I believe at noon the numbers may change a little because of the last trivia question, so we'll check on that once we get there. Let's see. Shout out Eva, who has been very active in the community. Jack Reckham, we know him, we love him. Neo Darkwind, J Crawler 221, Miles L, Shadow Caddis, John. Oh, sorry, John, your crawler number got cut off. And the slimes. But before I jump into the rest of the slimes, everybody can admire Brendan Vessel of Orin slime for a second. Like, thank you, truly, from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of the heart of like everybody here at Renegade. A community is what makes a game fun. A community is what brings a game to life. You could write the world's best TTRPG, and if nobody is playing it, then if the tree fell in the woods, nobody would hear it, you know? So because of you guys, because of you all sharing, because of you coming up with all of these ideas, we have this kick-ass community. Am I allowed to say kick-ass? My boss is in here, so don't tell him. Alright, now, on to the slimes! This is our Mordecai slime parade. We've got Brendan's Vessel of Orin, Crawler 12193. So it's actually, I don't know if it's Orin's Jello or Brendan's Jello. We'll have him clarify that in the comments. Sweet Pea's beautiful multi-layer concoction. Chewy's beautiful, Chewy's, I love this one. The beautiful whipped cream eyes and plate is so good. Jessica Fates, who made a a Mordecai who was going back to his what was it, floor 2 roots. Just a little drinky. It was a joint effort, says Brendan. And Ashley's, who made this beautiful little. It was in a D20 mold. She said that she had to like lube it up so that it would come out in one piece, and of course the little yam for the Yam Yacht crew. Hi, boss. We demand Zeph receive a raise. I didn't say it. The crawler said it, not me. But yes, so this is our amazing Jello Kai, Mordecai Jello, get it, Jello Kai, lineup. This beautiful little family, and as promised, as I've stated multiple times, I'll even bring my face back for this really fast. If we, and I say if, but I know that it's a certainty because I know you guys. Tomorrow at noon, Saturday, May 16th at noon Pacific time, I will start a live stream from my own personal kitchen. Making my own Jello Mordecai. We'll go through all of the bits and bobs. I'm also accepting things that I should put into the Jello Mordecai. I would prefer it if they were edible things, but I guess it doesn't have to strictly be that, because I did also mention in the Discord that I might go and find some of my doll feet, from my doll parts collection. Everybody has a doll parts collection. And just like plop those in there too, just for fun. But yeah, so you can come back tomorrow and see that, and whatever other shenanigans we get. Oh yes, because that was the other shenanigan, is I'm gonna go and pick up a bunch of weird sodas so that we can do a Prepotente soda tasting stream, because that's one of the reasons that I love Prepotente so much, besides all of the other reasons to love him, is that we both have the same affinity for bubbly beverages. And yes, and the kitchen stream, the Jello stream, will be same channel. I'll put up the new link, because it's going to be a different live stream link, obviously. But it will be here on the Renegade YouTube channel. So back to the slideshow. Woohoo! All right. Oh yes, do you guys want to watch this together? So I put this. I'm gonna put it away for a second. I put this on here. It's the Dungeon Crawler Carl character tier list for that Jeff and Matt did for Audible, and I believe that I'm allowed to play this on stream. So if you guys want to watch that, Marcy's telling me to get pickle soda. Marcy, what I hate dill is the only problem. But yes, do you guys want to watch this together, or do we want to? I put it here to say this exists. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. But we could watch it together. You guys could listen to my commentary. Yes, let's watch. All right. Bring back the PowerPoint. And I will try and get my commentary to a minimum, but we'll see.
I think.
Okay. Actually, first, can you guys hear that? I'm going to hit play. Let me know if you can hear Matt.
Puts it in A tier.
I'm going to vote B for the Bugaboo, because I feel like that one's a little stock.
No, we're going to do A.
Dungeon Crawler Carl, character voices S to F.
You realize fans are going to take this really personally.
I'm feeling good about it. This seems like fun.
Jeff's going to find out how I really feel. First step, we're doing Katya.
So this is Katya Grimm.
I'm really thinking about...
I do that sometimes. I hurt those around me.
She's Icelandic. His voice is mid. I mean, it's good. It's maybe a C.
I'd give it a B. I'd give it a B. I mean, like,
Katya,
it is a female voice. So my female voices, though better than most male narrators' female voices, still, I think, just don't reach exactly where I want them to be. It's very rare that I encounter an A or an S tier female character for me. But I don't know. I think it's a B. What justifies C?
First off, it's a C on a Jeff scale. All of them, even the Fs, are A's compared to most narrators.
Sorry, Katya. I failed you. Next up, this is Prepotente.
My boy!
Yeah, I also went with the English accent for him.
Even though he's Italian.
Even though he's Italian.
Right away.
Okay, I'm gonna call call this out right now, Mr. Dinnerman, sir, even though he's Italian. You put in the book that he has a British accent, that he sounds like a little British prince. So, that's me. That's my call out.
Prepotente's first introduction is near the end of book 3, and he has kind of a pretty funny scene. And Jeff, I thought he nailed it right out the gate.
You give it an A?
I give him an A.
I think I'm gonna have to give him an A as well. I really like voicing Prepotente. There we are, my special boy. I love how this illustration is extra derpy.
So next up, we're doing Samantha.
Don't slut shame me.
Can you do the "I will kill your mother" line?
I will kill your mother.
So of all the side characters in the story, I have 2 that are my favorite to write, and Samantha is one of them.
One thing I love about my job in general as a narrator.
Wait, pause. Who do we think is the other side character that is his favorite to write? Maybe it's Zev. Okay, back to the video. Sorry, you signed up for the stream. You signed up for me cutting in every 5 minutes.
Is when authors give me awful things to say. The worst things to come out of anyone's mouth comes out of Samantha.
So what accent is Samantha?
Okay, so
I see people argue about this all the time.
Yeah, well, they should argue about it because it's all over the place. I started with a French base, and then I just kind of injected her with meth and like let her go nuts.
Okay, so
what do you think?
I would put her in S tier. She's one of my favorite voices. Jeff does, but
I would bring it down to an A. I wouldn't put her in S tier personally, just because I have gripes about the way my voice sounds with her. I think that she could sound more feminine.
I mean, we'll put her in A tier, but I think she should be an A.
Okay,
in
S. Okay.
This is hilarious. Whoever did this did a great job.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys just sourced this from the subreddit. There's so much fan art out there. There's so many passionate fans out there who are talented, who want to put their creative energy towards Dungeon Crawler Carl, and it's really flattering.
Yeah, the fan art tends to look pretty close to how I described them in the books.
We have Audette next.
Censored! You cannot
Everything you
censor
see
Odette!
is
I mean, no, they have
This
to.
is
'cause it's
show
YouTube,
business.
But
I'm always
I love that
trying
she's
to
censored.
embody Oprah with Audette. I'm always trying to get that, big entertainer, woman boss energy coming out of her. And as you can see, it's kind of hard to envision Oprah and this at the same time. So actually,
I don't know, Jeff, work
the
that
fan art
imagination
isn't
harder.
particularly helpful for me to get her voice out. I would give her A tier. I really like this voice.
I think A tier's
A tier's good. All right, easy agreement there.
All right, let's do Zev.
Yay!
All right, so this is the voice of Zev.
Oh God! Did he lick your foot?
I really like his Zev voice. I mean, that's gonna be another A or B tier for me. I don't know how he feels about it. I know that he doesn't. It's one of the more difficult ones you told me once.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna put her in B, because the older I get, the harder it is to go up in that super high register. I don't enjoy doing the voice as much.
I'm making myself look. I put on my Samantha wig. I'm very glad that he said that because I have been trying since the beginning of the campaign to pull out a Zev voice. I've done a little bit of of not necessarily not narration for books, but I've done a tiny bit of voice acting. And I've been trying to pull Zev forever. I cannot make her happen. So I'm glad that Jeff is yeah, it's a hard voice. It makes me feel better. Samantha! We were talking about Samantha. I had to put on the wig. And we'll talk about the wig later. Okay, back to the video!
Put her in B.
Put her in B?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Zev!
Yes!
The system AI is one of my favorites to
Saucy
do,
system
for
AI,
sure.
look.
All right, here's the system AI voice. You guys picked one of the best lines.
Mana toast! This is toast. It refills your mana. That's it. Nothing more. F you.
System AI is one of my favorites. I would personally put it in S tier because, I mean, especially after just finishing book 8, where he exercises the most range, I think, out of any book. I love how smarmy he is. I love how about himself he is and how funny he thinks he is.
That's definitely an S tier for me as well.
S tier. S tier.
The System AI is the most difficult one to do fan art of because he doesn't have truly a physical form. So, I mean, that's as good as any. I mean, I immediately knew who it was when I saw it. So let's do Florin.
Lauren!
All right, this is the voice of Florin.
I might die tomorrow, but it won't be because I've given up. And I want to thank you for that.
Florin's one of my favorite characters because he's one of the few characters where we don't really know his backstory. And we know he has an Australian accent, but he doesn't seem to be from Australia. At least that's what he says. I would put that in the A or B category.
Totally C. Totally C. I don't like my Aussie accent at all. I feel like it needs a lot of work.
So you want to do C?
I want to do C for Florin.
We'll put it in C.
Oh boy. We're gonna do Carl next. This is Carl's voice.
You will not break me. God damn it, Donut.
Some of
So are we
these
doing
lines are
book one,
very
Carl, or are
dramatic,
we
and then you
doing,
have like the Mana Toast one where they were like,
audiobook
let's do
8
something
Carl.
silly. It's
Okay,
the
so
vacillating
It's all his
emotions.
legacy.
In the first audiobook, the Carl's voice is a little Patrick Warburton-y.
A little bit.
A little.
But I think that's definitely up there on A or S tier.
I'm really proud of the Carl voice, and it happens to be the most difficult voice out of all of these characters for me to do. And I think what it is now, it just feels so unique and true to him. I would put him in A tier because I can't even listen to books 1 through 3. Because the voices change so much, and the impression annoys me so much now. That's a percentage of his performance. So to me, it knocks him out of S tier, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't care. Put him in A.
All right, we'll put him in A.
All right, let's do Agatha.
All right, this is
Agatha!
Agatha's voice.
Them critters already know I'm here.
All right, yeah, so Agatha, stereotypical crazy homeless lady voice?
Yeah, I mean, it's not up there, I don't think, but it's not down in the DEF territory.
C, I'd go with C. I'd go with
Yeah,
C
I
for
think
Agatha.
C for Agatha.
Stock, but good stock.
It's not like she ends up being one of the most important characters in the whole series or anything, so we'll put her in C.
No.
Ellen McGibbon's voice.
Yeah, ow!
Whose do I gotta suck to get another drink? Christ!
Yeah. So this is a character voice
I
that
love
I'm pretty
her.
proud of. Another female voice that I feel like I do pretty well, but sometimes it's hard for me to hold on to the rasp.
I think you did a good job with her. I would stick her in B. I mean, she was a 99-year-old woman who gets turned into an ice fairy, and
De-ages like 40, 50 years, something like that.
exactly.
Yeah,
And
I'm good with B on that one.
B tier, yeah, we'll put Ellie in B.
99 is
Cascadia.
young for an ice fairy.
Yeah, okay, here's the voice of Cascadia.
Now get out there and kill, kill, kill.
Definitely very corporate, I want the listener to want to stab her in the eye immediately when they hear her voice.
We've all had that manager. Yeah.
We've all had that manager.
I've never
If I
had
don't
that
enjoy
manager,
doing the
especially not
voice,
my
I
manager
think
who's in the
B
chat right
would
now. I love
probably
you,
be okay for
Jordan.
her too.
I think B tier.
She does have great moments. Again, in audiobook 8, she has amazing
She
moments.
has a bit of an arc. Yes.
I have to say, audiobook 8 has become like my number 2 favorite in the series. So you guys are in
It's
for.
my favorite. Jeez.
Well, I thought 7 was your favorite.
It was until I wrote book 8.
Okay. Louis. And this is Luis Santiago's voice. You guys gave me a sad one here.
Love him.
It's gonna be terrible. Some of us are going to die. And if we survive, we go down to the next floor and we do it all over again.
What do you think about Louis' voice?
I mean, it's good. It's nothing super special. It's in terms of your toolbox of voices. He's an extremely important character. He's an extremely likable character, and I think you did a good job of picking a likable voice for him.
Yeah. I wanted to get his size in there, so it's very much in the chest. I make sure there's a lot of air in the chamber here. when I do his voice, a hollowness, and a derpiness as
Wing
well
Knight
to
for
him.
Louis is
He's
a good head
definitely a goofy character. I would go B with him.
Okay. We'll put Louis in a B. We're gonna do Lucia.
Yeah, here's
My best
Lucia
friend.
Mar's voice.
There is nothing wrong with my head. Why would you say that? Speak no more, or there will be something wrong with your girlfriend's head.
That was a dark scene.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote D. She's a younger female character. It's the higher up we go in range or in pitch for characters, the less range I have. Like I can't go as high as I want to with her because she has so many emotions going on. Plus, there's the accent that I don't buy myself. I think I put the right passion in. I think her personality comes through. I'm gonna give this one a D personally.
All right. He says D. I'm not gonna argue with him.
I'm not gonna argue.
Mordecai, baby.
Yeah, so Mordecai, he changes form every single floor, and he has multiple voices throughout the series. We have a wide range, and even these were back to back, and they're pretty different from one another.
First, I'm gonna give you guys the sexy incubus Mordecai voice.
Are we ready?
By his left tit.
And then we have the bugaboo Mordecai voice.
No! F off! Not tonight!
I mean, like, okay, for each of these, how do you feel?
So I thought you did a good job with both of these. These are actually two of my favorites of the voices.
I have to pause. The art that they have for Incubus Mordecai, I wish I knew who Audible had pulled these art pieces from, or maybe they had them commissioned in-house. I love this emo look that he's got. I really like our art of him where he's wearing the tuxedo. I feel like that leans into his voice that he has for that floor. But this is so good. And I like the bugaboo in his robe. He just stumbled out of bed and he's getting ready. Okay, back to the video. I'm trying not to interrupt so much.
The incubus, when you go right into the second audiobook and he comes out as an incubus, it's so distinctively different than the second floor Mordecai, which is the bugaboo, but you can still tell it was the same character. And that's partially the way Mordecai talks, but it's all Jeff's talent. And that alone, that ability that you have, I think puts it in A tier.
A tier.
For bugaboo or
For both. I think they gotta be next to each other.
Okay, I'm gonna vote B for the bugaboo because I feel like that one's a little stuck.
No, we're gonna do A.
A for both.
A for both.
A for both. All right. With this Mordecai, I was trying to channel a bit of damn it, who's sexy Southern guy in Lexus commercials or whatever?
McConaughey? Matthew McConaughey?
McConaughey. Yeah.
So you're
yeah.
doing Matthew McConaughey.
I was trying to channel a little bit. A little bit. It's time to do Miriam Dom. All right. This is Miriam Dom's voice.
Now, Carl, that wasn't very nice. We did save your life.
D or E.
He's
I don't
so
know,
hard
man.
on himself. Miriam Dom's
you know
voice
what?
is good.
Italian accent, not my best. You know, it's one of my least polished ones.
I think you do a good job. I wouldn't put her that low, but if you feel she should be that low, then we could just throw her an E because we need to put something.
We
down
need
there.
something in E. We need something in E.
I see
Why don't we
Oren
just?
coming up.
Sorry, mom. Sorry, mommy.
Hey, mommy.
Spoiler. Oren.
Here's Oren's voice.
It was, quite simply, one of the most brilliant assassinations I have ever seen a crawler execute.
I love doing Oren's voice. There's something about the classic British villain. There's the, especially where his voice lives
That's
as
true,
well.
too.
Like
This
it's
is,
just this
like,
perfect
Jeff's personal
richness within
rating.
my own
Yeah,
range.
to me,
He's also
these are all
cold
minimum
and
A tier.
calculated and to the point. And I would put him in A or even S.
I would put Oren. It's one of my favorite Jeff voices. I would put it in the S tier.
S tier. S tier.
I'm down
Let's
with S for
go.
All right, time to do Lena. Let's see.
Queen.
Let's get a Lena line out for you guys.
The dread is now activated.
Despite being Asian, I don't know that my Asian accents are great. I think that they could use some work. I really like the character a lot, but I don't really have a whole lot of opportunity to play her either. She's not a very talkative character.
No, she's not.
Maybe D.
The strong.
You okay with D?
Yeah.
Type.
Throw a D. All right, let's grab Amani.
Amani!
All right, here's Amani's voice. Here's Amani's voice.
Bitch, what?
I knew exactly what the line was the second he laughed.
That is her best.
Yeah, so that was a line from audiobook 3 when Prepotente first meets Imani. Like, she tries to get in between Carl and Prepotente, and Prepotente mouths off to her, and so she gives it back to her. I like doing Imani's voice. It may not be one of the best voices that I do, but I think I get her attitude pretty well. She is calm and collected, and she's very much looking out for everybody on the team. But she's got a bit of snark to her. She's got a bit of an attitude to her. I would give her a B.
So C?
Up to you, man. I'm down to go down to C, but B is.
We'll give her a B.
Give her a B.
We'll throw Jeff a bone.
All right, there we go. Signet. Sarina, Signet.
Love her.
You lied to me, Carl. I was tempted to just melt the both of you right then. But I can be forgiving.
I'm gonna give this one a D or an E as well.
Like female Orin, but
I'm always a little weirded out by like doing sultry for a female voice. Even when I do a good job, it just makes me feel weird.
makes me feel weird.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't enjoy it, and I thought going with the English accent was just sort of I don't know. Let's do this. So I don't know. For me, it's a throwaway D or E. E. Let's go E. E's lonely down. Miriam, let's give you some company down here.
Okay, Juice Box.
Juice Box. I love Juice
Here's
Box.
Juice Box's voice.
We'll take care of her. Orphans will always have a home in Humptown.
F. Because I don't even remember her voice. Like, is that her voice? I don't know.
That's not her voice.
It's not her voice. I don't even remember how it goes.
You do like a southern. You do like a southern Tennessee.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So maybe
All right,
you
let me
should
try
do
it again.
She's got
I'm gonna
that,
do it
like,
again.
Slightly southern accent.
We'll take care of her. Orphans will always have a home in Humptown.
Juice Box is the epitome of me introducing a character and Jeff not knowing that they become like a major character.
Yep.
There's over 200 named voices throughout the entire audiobook series, and
Also, Juice Box it.
I don't
as,
even
like,
know sometimes
Jessica
when
Rabbit.
I'm going to take a
If I
character
were
and
to
turn them into
cosplay
a
that,
major player.
it would be-
So he does a
would
lot
be
of
hard to
voices
tell people, like, no,
that he
I'm
just
not
kind of does
Jessica
off the
Rabbit.
hook, and he starts
Juice
doing a
Box. It's
prostitute
different.
with a southern accent. I mean, what is that, Alabama?
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, I think it works, but he doesn't like it. So
I don't like it. I don't know. When I get to Juice Box, I always feel like I don't know what to do.
Here, you can do the honors of.
Sorry, Jessica Rabbit. We are doing Mr. Bautista next.
Yes.
All right, this is the voice of Daniel Bautista.
He had one gold on it, being Eye of the Tiger.
His voice is light.
F. I don't know, man. Like this was one that I was stuck on. I wasn't sure what to do. I just kind of used one of my stock voices for him.
You want me to kill him for you? I'll kill him for you.
Maybe. Matt, will you kill him for me?
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry. I'm pausing again. Sorry. If Daniel Bautista dies, I'm gonna have some words. I love that man. You can't kill him. Okay, back to the video. What is? Oh, it's Steve. Steve on my glasses. Back to the video.
F.
Sorry, Daniel. My favorite character in the whole series
Quasar!
is Quasar.
Here's Quasar's voice.
You can't unlick a butthole that's already been licked.
So my goal in life, after I'm done with the Carl series, is to one day write some sort of legal drama something
Yes.
that involves
Yes!
aliens.
Yes.
And so Quasar, when I added him to the story, I told Jeff, do like the quintessential Better Call Saul, but with like maybe a New York sort of accent, and then he nailed it. And this is probably my favorite voice in the whole series. And I really like that they put the pickle tie on him because That's amazing.
S tier all the way. I am absolutely thrilled every opportunity I get to voice Quasar. S tier all the way.
S tier.
All right, we are doing Hecla next.
Hecla! Let's
Like the
go.
drawing of Hecla.
Hecla, who
It's
won
pretty
one of our pre-gen votes.
This is Hecla's voice.
There are many wonders in a cow's head.
Now that is a Icelandic saying that a lot of people ask me about. Like, why did you put that in there? It's basically like saying WTF.
Given that, I'm gonna give her a D or an E. I did not have an Icelandic accent down. It's just, there's a lot to it that I just wasn't prepared for when I did book 3. So I'm sorry, Hecla, I failed you. Where do you want to put it? E or F or D? I don't.
Let's do D.
Let's do D. Okay, she wasn't that bad. So there's clearly a character missing. I can only assume she's in the green room right now. Is she there? Do we have her? Ah, here we go.
They brought. Oh my gosh. Okay, I thought they were gonna bring out like a full cat.
This is Princess Donut's voice.
Mongo is appalled.
So F.
So Princess Donut is one of my favorite characters to voice ever. And I feel like she's one of the most specific and particular character voices I've ever done, but I would credit Matt for writing her so specifically and perfectly. Probably the best written character I've ever encountered in literature.
I won't disagree with that.
She's just so fabulous, you know? So I gotta go S tier with her.
No, I agree. When we first started recording Dungeon Crawler Carl, we originally were going to have another female voice actress do Donut's voice, but we just ran out of time, and then he ended up doing the voice kind of as a placeholder, and everyone loved it so much that they would riot if anybody other than Jeff did Princess Donut's voice. I'm genuinely pretty happy with it. I'm happy with the S tier.
Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. I'm glad to get some of this out of my system. I think about this a lot when I'm in the booth, when I'm doing the voices. In the moment, I'm like, or yes. Yeah, so, you know, my feelings get to come out. It's fine.
If you had given us, say, like the frog, the toad version of Mordecai, I would like to see where Jeff would have put that, because that one's controversial.
Listen to a parade of horribles.
Now on Audible.
Now on Audible! Woohoo! Okay, there's another video suggested, and we're not gonna click it because we only have 22 minutes until floor collapse, and we got stuff to do. It's best barred, you know that. But I'll come back on stream for a second, mostly so that I can make sure my bangs are not in my face, so that I can actually read the awards. But yeah, I think general consensus of the chat, and I think of the fandom, is 100% like all of Jeff's voices are S tier, A tier to all of us. He is a little hard on himself maybe, but that's how professionals are. But we're gonna keep telling him that we love all of his voices. Especially Quasar though. Like Quasar 100%, when we get Better Call Quasar, I'm all over it. Alright, on to the award ceremony! I was gonna try and do that in Samantha's voice, and then I was like, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so first, this one was one of the, so to give the context, I said in the community tab, nominate other crawlers for awards. I want to do an award show on Friday, mostly because if I'm hanging out with you guys, I don't have to be talking to spreadsheets. And there were so many votes for Jeff Hayes to get Best Bard. And I was like, he's not even here. But, yeah. Jeff Hayes wins Best Bard. And it's even signed by me and everything, my little fish signature. So, who's our next award? I don't know, because I randomized them. It's Ranma! So the other thing, again, is a lot of people nominated people for awards. Some of the nominations I condensed, some of the award names I condensed and switched up. So Evil Ranma 4-2 gets the Fun If Evil award for this campaign. This award entitles you to bragging rights to all your friends. You can screenshot it if you want, but I'm also gonna put these up somewhere so that everybody can have them, print them out, do all of the things. I don't know. If you bring it to me at Gen Con, I'll sign it. This is a big one. If you build it, they will crawl. Comes to Deadpan79, who put in a whole bunch of work to organize the community, to collect everybody's ideas, and put them into, you know, the Babka Community Center. Is that... Somebody correct me, because I think the name might have changed. But, like, everybody's ideas are there, and now DP is helping... Sorry, I saw Brendan say DP, and now I'm saying it too. Now Deadpan and Jack Reckham are helping us build the crawler sections of the Discord. So we will be able to, you know, bring all of those ideas, all of those thoughts, all of that, like, GM planning. You'll be able to do that in the Discord with all of the ideas of every crawler who has come before you. And, you know, maybe it's a little bit of our own personal cookbook that everybody can read. But yes, big shout out to Deadpan for doing all of this. I know that he said he was going to try and hop in. I don't know if he managed to, but we love him. Yes, thank you, Sophia, for dropping the Discord. Oh, there he is. All right, who's next? Grim! I saw... This one is straight pulled from the comments. I had no idea what this nomination meant, but it made me laugh so hard that I was like, you know what? Yeah. Grim 7117, Crawler 7117, Unexpected Can Opener Who Just Wants to Be Loved Award. So next time, I can't even say next time I can't get a can open, I'm calling out Grim, because the thing that I have the most trouble with is, like, jars. But yes, this, if anybody has the, like, full context for this, because that's the other thing, is I know, so I'm the community manager. That just means that I'm, like, keeping an eye on you guys, and I get to hang out with you guys, and I get to, like, you know, be the voice of Renegade. But it doesn't mean that I know everything happening all the time in all the comments. And I like that. It means that I still have, you know, paths and comments to explore and things to learn, and I get to learn them alongside you guys. It's fun. All right, what's next? Barry! That's the other great thing about these community comments, is not everybody put their, like, crawler numbers into their names, because, you know, some people change their names on all of Backerkit, and they shows their crawler numbers now, and, like, that's cool. But some people didn't. So Barry's award is just to Barry. I don't know Barry's last name. I don't know his crawler number, but I do know that he is the prolific poet, despite dungeon drama. Not only has he posted so many poems, he has created the... Oh my gosh, we're 5,000% funded! Dear goodness. Wow. Thanks, everybody. What was I saying? Barry has been out here posting poems almost daily, I think, and they have been really fun to read. Again, as somebody who, like, really likes poetry, it's been incredible, and, you know, there's something about making art in the dungeon, something about being in this, like, post-apocalyptic scenario, but I'm still going to make my art. 5,001%! Yeah! But yeah, so big shout out to Barry, big shout out to the Dead Crawlers Poet Society, I think is what they decided on the name. Again, I'm probably getting these wrong, because all of my information is a little bit, you know, old. Who is next? I say that I don't know. I need you guys, because I randomized these slides. Otwan! This was a Quasar nomination for Most Popular Paralegal. So, shout out. I've done this before. I hope that I'm saying your name right, because you, like, are truly a voice in the community, and love having you around, and apparently so does Quasar. I'm trying to remember how many we have left without, like, actually checking, but I don't know. Chewies! This was a big one for the community and for us. And I think I've mentioned this before. Like, I know I mentioned it to Chewies specifically. Every single time that like a question has come in, some of us as like staff members will go and check like, oh, has anybody answered this yet? And then we open up the comments and Chewies has. Almost every single time. So Chewies gets habitual helper for being so helpful in the comments, for being an awesome member of the community, for like just being there for other crawlers. It's so awesome to see like the community you guys have built. If you're asking me if you should go Celestial, I always think you should go Celestial. Straight up. But yeah, so big ups to Chewy for habitual helper. And I did get that alliteration in there because somebody else had nominated them for a alliteration award, but they couldn't quite get it. So I did this one. Who's next? It's Brendan! Brendan Harden, crawler of many comments. This is condensed from several different versions of the like most detailed comments and contributions. Longest comment, Brendan put, I think, I was either Brendan or Ian who put out like the longest no I've ever seen. And just so yes, this was several nominations that I like squished together and ended up condensing into crawler of many comments. So shout out to Brendan. You deserve it. All of you deserve it. I wish that I had the time and energy and ability to make 50,000 individual awards for everybody, but I didn't. So I just did a couple. Who's next? Ribbit! Most likely to hunt down Matt's high school yearbook just to have him sign it? We left this as a question mark because I want to make sure. And sure enough, there's video evidence. Are you guys ready for this? It's like a minute long, so it's really good. Oh, there's no audio! I will start it over. I will start it over because it's very important. The audio is so important.
You're really hanging out with, you know?
So I have a gift first. I'm Yam Yacht Crew.
Another yam. Thank you very much.
You get to meet the captain next week.
Looks like a David Buster.
Yeah.
I was not first to do this, but I did three.
People keep bringing me my high school yearbook. It's the second person tonight.
You should tell the school not to host a fundraiser selling clean copies of that.
I didn't know that they were doing that.
It's going on for another 2 months. You'll have to buy them all. So you don't see any more of these.
You got a rare one. Actually, I'm gonna do this in black.
Oh yeah, I hopefully won't get the copyright. I'm talking over it a little bit. And so
I'm
were
looking
they.
up real quick. Got it.
I was at casino in Petoskey, Michigan. So basically a Dave and Buster's. Keep bringing it. Yeah. So I wanted to ask this too, and I wanted to ask this in the public. You can see my glasses keep fogging up because my wig is warm. I wanted to ask this in the public forum. TM, his high school is selling his yearbook to raise money? You can do that? Is my high school gonna pull out the yearbooks that I was in and start selling them? His high school is cashing in on him going there! Oh my gosh, that's so funny! Like, congrats to everybody who was getting the yearbook. It's really good. Okay. There's still a couple of more awards, and we still have 10 minutes. So let's. I don't know if we need to speed through them or go through them slowly, but we'll put the awards back up on. No, don't play it again. Go to the next slide. This is my bane with slideshows. Okay, where is my? There we go. Chat window. This is for AI Went Primal, the mythical 6-comment copy. This was not a specific nomination, but Black Size 33822 made a comment. Thank you for my glasses comment. Made a comment, and it got copied not once, not twice, but 6 times. So I had to shout that out because I think that was the most that I saw during this campaign. But if anybody saw, and the most authentic, because a couple of people did try and like pull a sly one. But I know, I see you, and the AI sees you too. More importantly, and he tells me stuff. But yes, I loved this. Next, Ian up. Because his, you walk into the dungeon, some of the letters of your name get cut off. Ian O gets exceptional enthusiasm for also, coming into the comments, being super involved. He was never talking, like, he was never trying to just get on the leaderboard. He was just having fun, which was great, which was so cool. And he left the comment that made me laugh the absolute most. Are we currently in overtime mode already? We were so close. Unfortunately, we missed 40,000 and went straight to 40,001. And what's worse, the number keeps climbing. We'll never get to 40,000 now. This was about for anybody who might have joined us a little bit late, this is about the mystery floor 10 Mordecai mini. Don't say what it is in the comments, if you know. Because it's still a mystery. We haven't announced it. I don't even know what it looks like. But the goal was, 40,000 crawlers backing the campaign means that everybody would get every physical pledge. So if you are getting any physical item from the campaign, you get this mystery Mordecai mini for floor 10. And Ian's comment made me laugh so hard because we had all been like sitting around watching the timer flip over, and I recorded it. I have the screen recording of it going from 39,999 to 40,001 because presumably 2 people hit enter at the same time. And then I saw this comment and I laughed so hard I fell out of my chair. So that's my special shout out to Ian. We've got a few more. And we've still got 7 minutes. Hypothetically. I don't know. Some people are saying we're in overtime now, which is very confusing. Oh, and of course, Mastermind of AI Against Crawlers goes to Jessica Fates. The AI Against Crawlers was an amazing, initiative. Just like, the all the stuff that Deadpan was doing, just like all of the stuff that Max was doing with the Ben 10, making a game, interacting in the community, having fun. I was blown away by it, and I was blown away by the dedication that everybody put into, giving really good and thoughtful and fun answers. It says overtime on Backerkit? Wild. We'll go look at it in a second. But yes, Jessica did an amazing job, so of course I had to grant a Mastermind of AI Against Crawlers certificate. And Julian Haley gets the Smiley Beard Award. This one, actually, I did think about just putting this one with a blank also, because we had a lot of, we have a wild number of people with, just really cool beards and, really awesome and, uplifting smiles, which I always think is a really nice thing to have in the community. Just, it's the difference between having a profile picture or having, a blank one. If I'm gonna have a profile picture, I want it to be something, kind of fun, something that makes people smile. And if it's you smiling, hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, this was another one pulled straight from the comments that had only a little tiny bit of context. So Sofia Montenegro gets Kat most surprised to have caught a football, which I believe is in regards to her just like coming in the last few days and like suddenly being around. I'm not 100% sure, but the like comment award made me laugh so much that I was like, we have to put it in. We have to put it in. Let's see. This one was one that I made up because I thought it was funny. This is the not sitting yet goes to still standing. Whoop! Because I thought that their username was funny and I felt like everybody needed to see that. No, we've got more. Most likely to embody a Sluggalo. Sweet Pea got like several kinds of nominations because Sweet Pea is another one of the like the Yam Yacht crew, the people who are super involved, who are always jumping around and talking in the comments, answering questions, being like a wonderful community resource. So out of all of the ones that Sweet Pea was nominated for, this was the one that specifically made me laugh the most. So Sweet Pea gets most likely to embody a Sluggalo. I also felt like it went well with the Jello. All right. Oh yes, and I don't think that they're here, but the Royal Grumble is awarded the Pug Party President Award. Royal Grumble, again, somebody who is super like interactive in the comments, who's hanging around, who's answering questions, who's contributing. Like, I love recognizing all of you. And I love that you guys also recognized each other because most of these nominations came from the comments of my post. All right. And I know Wombat's not here because Wombat told me that they would not be here. But Wombat is the winner of the Most Likely to Be Abducted award. I could have made this longer. This could have said Most Likely to Be Abducted, overtaken by the AI and used as a puppet to enact chaos. But I wanted it all to fit. So, Most Likely to Be Abducted it is. Is that... Oh, yes, and Zeldautist for steering the ship. Thank you to our wonderful Yam Yacht captain. I do think this is the last one. Like I said. Oh, no. Oh! I'm so silly. Well, so that was technically the last named one. But this one's for everybody. Everybody who's in the stream right now, you get to put your name on this award. You were there for the end. We're all here together for the end. You know what? I'm gonna small this so that we're all here together for the end. And we gotta check the page, right? I gotta look at the page. I have not looked at it since we started streaming because I'm having fun with my friends, the crawlers. Where's my... I also have to go and find it amongst my, like, sea of tabs. Let's see. Where's the page? Where's my project? Currently in overtime mode. Pledge to keep the project going. Do you guys want me to put it up on screen? I can. It'll take me a second. You guys will have to, like, entertain yourselves. But I can do it. Hang on. I should have thought of this from the beginning, honestly, but I wasn't sure. Let's get a browser capture going. This is the behind the scenes that they don't tell you when you're a streamer. Is like you've gotta have everything either ready, or be good enough at talking on the fly to have it going. So it's small, it's tiny, but you can see. I'll make it big really quick. 12,524,000. Oh, the number keeps changing. And $770. 52,387 crawlers. And 10 minutes left. And that 10 minutes is going to stay up and stay as 10 minutes left for as long as everybody is pledging. It's bananas. It's incredible. You guys have really, like, come all out and shown up and said, like, we love Carl, we love TTRPGs, we love playing games with our friends, and this is everything. So thank you. I guess I could start reading people's crawler numbers. People who are here right now. Crawler 32219. Crawler 57119. Crawler 43192. Crawler 770. That's a good one. I don't have a crawler number. I should probably figure out my crawler number. Gotta have at least 45 minutes of oh my god stress before hitting start streaming, right? I I had my 45 minutes of oh my god stress last night because I built all of the stream stuff yesterday. And I had a meeting just before the stream. Oh my gosh, it's 12:01, so it is officially, legally overtime. We are in overtime, and now you guys have to keep going for another 24 hours until you to get that Jello stream. I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, and if I wake up and overtime's over, can't do the Jello stream. But I think it will continue because I think you guys really want to see me make Jello for some reason. Oh, I'll read some more crawler numbers. Crawler 26933, crawler 8981, crawler 40440, crawler 12193. Brendan, you know your crawler number is already out there. Crawler 5301983, crawler 33822, 8306, 1426, 725, 53117. 13638 37. I'm not crawler number 1. You guys are cute though. Thanks. 2067 4485 37262. Crawler 42. 3725 2626 1515071. 10,112. Brendan with a so. Crawler 2567 reporting 42069, just because it's funny. Oh, and now the chat is going crazy fast. But yes, everybody's here. You're here. I was here for the end. You get the take the screenshot. I'm also going to post this, but take the screenshot. You were here for this. And I love it. I love that you're all here. I love that I get to be here with you. And I love that we're having fun. So now that we are, is the leaderboard locked in? Yes, we actually, we did a lock-in of the leaderboard. So we're checking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the stats for the past couple of days before the announcement of the Butcher's Masquerade Discord badges. Because after that, there was a little bit of a, like, there were a lot of people who just wanted to go to the Masquerade. And, like, I get that. You want the Discord badge. But we want these to celebrate people who are active in the community and who are, commenting and helping. So I'm going to compare a couple of different lists to, make sure that our top 50 are, like, a good top 50, or an evil top 50. I don't know. You can decide your own alignment. But I want to make sure that it's people who have, like, actually, been in the community the whole time. Or at least tried. Like, putting 160 comments of blurp blurp on one post, I don't know about that. Will we be okay? There's a lot of comments happening, so let me start answering some of those. I did see okay, so if you're looking for your crawler number, we've mostly been using, I believe people have been using either their pledge number or their pre-pledge number. So if you have either of those, like, handy, or you can make it up, because guess what? Your crawler, your life, your choice. AI can't get you. Backer692, hi Sarah! We're so happy to have you. Let's see. We got the pledge number. The end. This is just the beginning. Andy, you're so right. How do I feel having raised so much money? I feel bonkers. I sent to a friend a couple of weeks ago, there's a TikTok trend that people do on their birthdays where it's like dark and there's like fun music playing and they like turn and they get the candle in their mouth like lit from somebody off screen and then they light the candle on the cake. And I was like, if we get over 10 million, I'm gonna do a TikTok like this. And it was mostly a joke because I was like, yeah, if we get over 10 million. We're over 12.5 million. So I'm gonna do it, and I guess my thought process now is if I do it as me, or if I do it as Samantha, or if I do it as Zev, or as Donut, or whoever, because it would be unfair to not like call out you guys as a community and Dungeon Crawler Carl as a fan base in that. So like it's got to be very clear that I did this because we did this. This is not like an I did this or even a like just Renegade did this. All of us did this. Okay. I'm getting sappy. I'm trying to find. We got Crawler 73 in the chat. Heyo, we got a lot of sub 100. I love that. Let's see. I saw another question that I wanted to answer. Oh, about the character journals. So the character journals are a Renegade exclusive, which means that basically, practically speaking, it is campaign exclusive. So anything that is marked as Renegade exclusive is exclusive to the campaign. You can only guarantee it if you put it in your pledge and order it before the campaign ends. If we happen to have extras later on, if we end up with an overage, if like production numbers just work out that way, then some of those items might end up on our web store, but there's no guarantee. So if you want like a physical RPG journal, I would just get it now. I would just get it now and not even worry about it, because if you check in October or November, whenever we get things posted on the website, it might not be there. But yeah, that was like the other thing that I wanted to make sure you guys knew that if you want some of this stuff, you gotta get it now. Who else? Oh, the Archie story. The Archie story is 100% campaign exclusive. You can't get it. It's not a Renegade exclusive. It's 100% campaign exclusive. So if you know that you're gonna want to listen to the Archie, because his name's Archie Murray, but the names get cut off. If you want to listen to Archie's story in all of Jeff's beautiful vocal glory, make sure that you have backed the campaign. Is it worth getting a physical pledge to play online? I think that depends. I play about half of my RPG games and things online, but we just moved, so all of my stuff is still in boxes, but we've got an absurd number of RPG boxes. I like having the books. I like having them to physically reference, to pull out. I like having them on the shelf. It's also just a good visual reminder of what I have already and what I don't have. And I'm a big library, personal library guy. So as many books as I can put on my shelf, I'm gonna put it on my shelf. How will we get the Archie story? Will we get an email with an attached audio file, or what? The Archie story is going to be distributed through the Sound Booth app. Did you guys know Sound Booth has an app? Did you guys know you could listen to Jeff basically on demand? But yes, if you go into the Sound Booth app, the same app that you use if you are listening to the Immersion Tunnel or any of those things, that is where Archie's story will be. And it is also where the full read of the core rulebook will be, and where the soundboard will be. So make sure that you either have or are prepped to get the Sound Booth app. I think it's free to download, so you can just have it in your phone, and then you make purchases within it. What else? Crawler 22482. Oh no, I gotta read a thing, guys. Hang on. Unfortunately, even though I'm working by streaming and hanging out with everybody, I also have work things that are calling me up. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, I got it. I got the sweet, sweet tones of Jeff Hayes whenever I want. Yes, the Sound Booth app is free. Okay, that's good. I'm checking my... No, you guys can't see that yet. Don't look at that. You guys are gonna like this though. What I'm currently doing is I'm reviewing the next update that's gonna go out, and you guys are gonna like this. Yes, we are officially aboard the Nightmare Express. Just so everybody knows. I got added in a thing, so I had to check it. So excited to... Yeah. I have the Sound with app, the immersive. I am so excited for the immersive. So I'm gonna finish 8 before I start over with the immersive, like the tunnels, because I have heard that they're so good, and I know that it's like a full cast, and everybody gets voice, and there's like scoring and things like that. So I'm really, really excited, but I want to make sure that I'm 100% caught up first. I finished 7, and I was like, well, it's only 3 months until the book comes out. So I figured I would wait. What's the Nightmare Express? I can't tell you too much. I can't tell you too much about it yet. Well, I mean, it'll depend on where you are in the books. I will say, book 3 will tell you all about the Nightmare Express. Nothing was shown that could be read. You're good. Thanks. I'm really excited to see the song parodies my players come up with if any of them play bards. Yes! This is my favorite bard, like, task, like, thing that people will do at the table. Can you guys hear that? I think I'm gonna get accelerated. But yeah, I love a good parody song at the table, just like pulling it out of nowhere. It's pretty great. Can we get an official layout of the Iron Tangle? I don't think so. Like, logistically. I just don't think it exists. I don't think it's capable of happening. Update out, everybody. You know what we can do? We can go read the update. Oh, I hit community. I need to hit update. This one. Now, I will read it to you guys because I care about you so much. Was that the level collapsing? Maybe. Hello, crawlers. Well, here we are at last. After 30 straight days of excitement, reveals, unlocks, achievements, record breaks, daily backer trains, and one of the greatest communities we've ever had the privilege to be a part of, the Dungeon Crawler Carl RPG Plus Unstoppable campaign has officially collapsed, but is now in overtime mode. And by his left tit, did you all make this something special? Together, over the course of this campaign, 52,390 crawlers have joined the dungeon, and that number is still going up. $12,525,040 were pledged to the campaign, and again, still going up. Daily backer trains that only sleep could stop. And a massive, amazing community formed around this project. What an amazing campaign! Carl's going to Disneyland! I don't know how he got that stick of dynamite past security. This is the best edit that I've ever seen of a photo, ever. And yes, and it is the train! From the entire Renegade team, Matt Dinneman, Jeff Hayes, Sound Booth Theater, our partners, our moderators, community leaders, and everyone involved behind the scenes, thank you. Seriously. We say this a lot during campaigns, but this one genuinely felt different. Every day brought new conversations, excitement, new friendships, and thousands of crawlers rallying together to drag this campaign to increasingly absurd heights. And you made this feel less like a crowdfunding campaign and more like a floor of the dungeon itself. And speaking of honors earned, our very own Butcher's Masquerade. The following top 50 crawlers on the campaign leaderboard, and again, I'm gonna look over all of these again. The following top 50 crawlers on the campaign leaderboard have earned the exclusive Butcher's Masquerade Discord badge for their Donut Talking Gossip Girls level of campaign participation. We'll be working on finalizing and distributing these roles and badges after the campaign closes and the dust settles from the collapse. But crawlers, there's still one more achievement on the table. Achievement available! New quest. Kept a-rollin'. When Carl drove the Nightmare Express, he earned the legendary Kept a Rollin' achievement. So here's the deal. If the community can keep the backer train rolling over the weekend after the campaign collapse, every crawler who backed the campaign will earn a permanent Kept a Rollin' achievement roll on the Renegade Discord server, a special Discord Kept a Rollin' achievement badge, and a social media profile frame to flex your achievement. I really like, can I just say also, I loved how you guys reacted to the social media profile frames. They were so much fun to like conceptualize and build, and seeing people use them made me really happy. And also to the like 2 people who used my Kawaii Alpha Carl edit, I love you. Thank you. And remember, crawlers, while this campaign may be over, the crawl never ends. More than 15,000 crawlers have already joined the Renegade Discord server, and we fully intend to keep this Nightmare Express chugging along into the next floor. Community discussion, fan creations, future announcements, polls to influence future releases, future achievements, asking Rena questions, because I'm always in the Discord. You can just at me. It's free. This community is not disappearing when the campaign closes. If anything, we're just getting started. Thank you again for making this one of the wildest rides we've ever been a part of. We cannot wait to see you all on the next floor. Glurp glurp crawlers from Team Renegade. And Chewy's got the first comment, on my screen at least. Choo choo, let's keep this thing rolling. Nightmare Express is coming for me. I think there's an air show like happening over this weekend. Alright, I read all of that, did not read any of the comments. Did I miss any important comments? I think I'm gonna bring it. Oh, hi everybody in the comments who are saying hi. I'm gonna bring it back up to Carl at Disneyland for a second. I just think this is so fun. Someone pledges at least. Yes, so the Nightmare Express, the Kept It a Rollin' achievement is if we keep the overtime train rolling over the weekend. I'll jump back to the like main page so that we can see that the overtime train is going. So this clock, I'm gonna make this bigger. You can't see that. This timer will count down 10 minutes after any like a pledge has been made. So if somebody else changes or upgrades or pledges like a new pledge before, you know, this timer runs out, the campaign keeps going for an extra 10 minutes. And that's how overtime goes. It can go for as long as there are people backing. And one of the things that I really love about the overtime mode, about overtime trains, is that if somebody just found out about Dungeon Crawler Carl like last week, they probably didn't know about this campaign until today and can like finally jump in and like add that pledge. They can get it, and that makes me really happy because like I said, there's so many things that are exclusive to the campaign. There's so many things that like just being a part of this community is a really like fun and big and important thing to a lot of people. So the more opportunity they have, the better. Woo. Having been watching, it's only dropped 20 seconds, the most that I saw. Yeah, I think that the train is going to stay up for quite a while, if only because everybody really wants to see me make Jell-O. All right, I'm peeking at the comments again. I can look at comments again and see if there are questions that I need to answer. Can't imagine how interesting someone playing the RPG on Twitch with some form of Twitch integration. So there are, if you are a fan of like TTRPGs, there are lots of different like YouTube channels. There are lots of like community groups and things that will stream their RPGs on Twitch. It's a really fun way to keep up with campaigns. So hilariously, I started doing it because a friend of mine had a campaign that I had been like sitting in on. I wasn't playing, I was just watching. And when I moved away, they were like, well, we can just stream them on Twitch. And I was like, oh yeah. And now they've got like a whole channel running, and they do, I think, bi-weekly streams now. But it's just like a really fun way to, you know, still be part of a game, even if you're not actively playing. Oh yes, I did see everybody's guesses for the overtime train. Like in that one thread, there was one thread where somebody asked, "Does anybody want to guess? Does anybody want to place a bet?" And I think it's a little unfair because you guys choose that. One of you could sit here and overtime it over and over again. But we don't need to go that crazy. We don't need to go that hard. Tank said, I'm putting doll parts in it if I can find any of the doll parts. Specifically feet. we were talking about this in the Discord very late last night. If I can find any doll feet or toy feet that can like safely go in the Jello and I can still consume the Jello around it, I don't have a problem putting them in there. They used to put way worse stuff in Jello. You ever seen aspic? They'll put shrimp in there. I don't even think it would taste good. Pledge Manager is open until June 30th, so if you can afford to do so, you can do the cheapest option now and have access to Pledge Manager when the overtime ends. Yes, that's very important. It's very good to know. If you like don't have the time to look over all the pledge levels, or if you like know that you are gonna want something later on, but you can't put down like, you know, the whole pledge right now, you can either do pay over time, which I think is really convenient because it's automatic and it's interest free. So it's literally just taking your regular payment and cutting it in four. Or you can jump onto any pledge level, and then during the Pledge Manager, you will have the chance to upgrade. So if you grab like a bronze today, but you know that you really want a platinum, you just are waiting for like a paycheck. Once the Pledge Manager opens, you will be able to upgrade your pledge up to whatever tier you like. And you'll be able to get add-ons too. That's the other part of like making sure that you get your pledge in now. You can get add-ons in the Pledge Manager. You can grab any of those extra things that you want, but you have to have access to the Pledge Manager. And the only way to have access is to pledge, because we're not doing late pledges. Because I gotta take a nap. I don't know if you guys... I'm kind of tired. I don't know if you guys know that. How does pay over time work if you wanted to add an add-on like 2 months later or something? I don't have that knowledge off the top of my head, but I must assume that if you have, hypothetically, put down your first payment, you have 3 remaining payments, whatever you add on will be split amongst those 3 remaining payments. Not quite sure, but that seems like how it might work. How do I join the community? There's lots of options. If you've pledged for the campaign, then you get to access all of the community threads that are on the page. You get to hang out with all the other crawlers. If you are looking for the Discord, we've got that linked in a couple of places, and somebody might be able to throw a Discord link into the chat. Maybe. But yes, there's the Renegade Discord, and the Renegade Discord has its own now Carl section that is for the RPG, for Unstoppable, for all of the community things. Personally, I am paying daddy tax. Oh my god, bye! Bye, Tara. Yes, daddy tax, the daddy... I laughed so hard when I saw that. Can I pull it up? Oh, I can literally pull up the update here. So if you are pledging at Celestia... Yeah, thank you, Sophia! Sophia's got the Discord link. If you are pledging Celestial, where is it? You will get a Discord badge where did it go? Oh, here it is. That shows that you have paid the daddy tax. Not final, subject to change. But, yeah, we're gonna, after the campaign is over, after the Pledge Manager is over, because anybody who wants to upgrade to Celestial during the Pledge Manager can, we will have this special I paid the daddy tax Discord badge for anybody who backed at Celestial. I don't know if the payment gets pulled when the train ends. I want to say it will not, like, your payment will get pulled until the overtime ends. So if you were expecting it to be pulled today, you're probably gonna have to wait a little bit. I'm sorry. What else? What else? I've been up. Oh, Christina, go to bed if you've been up for 30 hours. Get some sleep. We'll still be here. Well, this stream won't still be here, but if you come back in 24 hours, I'll be making jello. How do you use Discord? Just hop in and start typing. We have an introductions channel in our Discord so that you can jump in and like introduce yourself, talk about what you're looking for, like what you're in the server for. Maybe if you're like, I don't know any city names. I'm in Big City, Michigan. That's a real place. Is anybody else in the area and like would be interested in running a campaign? Or duoing with me in Unstoppable? Or hanging out and reading the books together in silence? Christina says, now I'm enjoying the community too much. Okay. I can't make you go to bed. When is my daddy tax badge gonna show up? After the pledge manager. Once we are sure that everybody who has upgraded, that's when we'll be distributing those badges. We've got info on pay over time from Backerkit. Thank you again, Sophia. Keep the train going until my next race. Okay, we need to find out Eugene, specifically, pay raise schedule. I'll be running this on Foundry too. All of these streamers have never played a TTRPG and one has read book 1, so it'll be pretty fun. Ooh, that'll be fun. Yeah, and I think we've got some actual plays slated for later on this year to sort of show off more of the game. And if you check out the Catacombs and Comedians website, they're doing live shows of playing the game. Their first one is later this month. I don't remember where, but I know that it's happening, and they're gonna be fun. I know the one at Gen Con. Like, I have the dates for that one down because I have to be at Gen Con. But yeah, I would go to the Catacombs and Comedians website. I hope it's Catacombs and Comedians. I know that I was saying it backwards at one point. Is it Comedians and Catacombs? I don't know. Don't tell them I got it wrong. If I got it wrong. How long does the Pledge Manager last? The Pledge Manager will last a month. So Pledge Manager is a little bit of a finicky thing. It will technically be open for anybody who has paid everything. If you're not doing pay over time, it will open probably in about 2 weeks, depending on like credit card processing fees and times, etc. And then from there, it will be open for about a month. And we'll send you reminders the whole time that it's open too, so you don't have to worry about like forgetting, or at least as long as you check your email, you don't have to worry about forgetting. But then, yes, so the Pledge Manager will go for about a month. If you are doing pay over time, your Pledge Manager will not open until your last payment. But we have accounted for that in, like, our logistics timeline. Because the last payment will be happening in August, and fulfillment should be happening October-ish. So there will be enough time for us to like process your order and things like that. And as always, like if there is something going on, hey guys, I gotta say this. Hey guys, I'm so sorry if you've emailed the Kickstarter at Renegade Games email anytime over the past 4 weeks. I have been so slammed. There are so many emails in there. I've gotten some of the other team members to help me out because normally it is just me managing that inbox. So if you have problems with your pledge, if during the Pledge Manager, like something is confusing or doesn't look right, you can email the Kickstarter at renegadegames.com email. It just might take me a second until I can get the inbox back down to 0 to like actually read and respond. But I promise you, every single email in that inbox gets read. Sometimes I don't because sometimes you guys will just send me like a funny thing. Sometimes people will be like, "Hi, Rena," and I'll say hi, but then I don't respond because I can't. But they all get read. It's my birthday tomorrow, the big 33. I will be here tomorrow giving you a toast. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. We could stick a candle in the Jell-O Mordecai. I got a family-sized thing of Jell-O, and I don't know how much Jell-O a family-sized pack is, So we'll see how many Jello things we end up with, but we can stick a candle in one of them for sure for birthdays. Thank you guys for being so nice. When will Donut recognize our membership as part of the posse? Donut hole enthusiast. You know, that one I don't have answers for. I could probably... No, I don't actually have a good answer for that one. I was gonna say I could go put on my donut cosplay, but part of my donut cosplay is packed. And 2, I don't do the voice as good as Jeff. Nobody does the voice as good as Jeff. I'm gonna run a Foundry game. I'm gonna run a Foundry game with my friends who never read the books, but also a separate game with strangers from the community. Absolutely can't wait. That's gonna be so much fun. I love like jumping into games with strangers when I'm like, so mostly I do this at cons. If you go to a convention that is doing like TTRPG stuff, more often than not, they will have the opportunity for you to jump into one-shots. And I love to jump into a one-shot with just like a table of other con goers. And I'm like, all I know about you guys and all you know about me is that we like this game. Or we want to like this game. So let's play it and see how it goes. I think it's so fun. And it's a really great way to meet people. I turned 39 yesterday at Party Train. Woohoo! I hit 40 at the beginning of the year. I'm an old geek. Nah. First of all, we can't call anybody old if Elma Gibbons is out there ice princessing it up at 99 years old. So jot that down. Do we all get that wonderful certificate? Yes, you do! I'm gonna post it later on so that you can download it and put your own name on it. And if you print it out and bring it to me at Gen Con, if you see me, I will actively sign it for you, like with a wet ink signature. It's not legally binding or anything, but it does give you bragging rights. What else? I'm looking at things and trying to make sure I'm answering comments. A Mordecanius cube. Ooh, gelatinous cubes are better than slimes. I don't know if I have a cube mold. I have a Christmas present mold that makes like little Christmas presents, so I guess I could make a teeny tiny cube. I will turn 47 right before the game ships out. You can TTRPG till the day you die. Have you guys seen, oh, I don't know her name, but if you're in some of the Facebook groups, you do not have to yell hi Zev when you see me at Gen Con. Not if it's going to scare other people, but you can. Oh yes, but there's like a crawler in the Facebook group who is like, they think that that she is the world's oldest fan of Dungeon Crawler Carl. I've seen like pictures of her with the books and stuff, which is so cool. Like this is something for everybody. There's no, I mean, the age limit, I guess, is do you feel comfortable with your kids knowing about Samantha the sex doll head? But besides that, you know, like there's a lot in this series that appeals to just like a huge broad age range, which is great. Okay, reading comments. I will not be at Gen Con, but I will be in Indy next month for the Lorcana DLC. Ooh, have fun. My first games were Strangers. We lasted for over 2 years and played during the pandemic. That's so cool! I used to be part of like a really fun weekly stream during the pandemic. Back when everybody had like a lot of time on their hands. I bought AD&D 2E the day it released. Oh my god, and then you were a victim of the satanic panic. Dang. I'm so sorry that you don't have it anymore, but I'm glad that that didn't stop you from continuing to love games. Because like I've said multiple times during the stream, and like I have said multiple times during my life, and will continue to say forever, there's no games, like there's no us making games without you guys playing them, and you guys loving them, and you guys being around and having a good time. Spectrum TTRPG, I know who that is. I'm just reading usernames to help you guys keep track. Hatches an insidious plan to get Rena to sign something hidden by the certificate. Mwahaha. Joke's on you, I don't have a legal signature. I do, I promise. What else? Previously, I've added items to my pledge during the hype overtime mode, but that's not readily possible when my current pledge already includes everything. That's when you start buying gifts for your friends. I have very much considered, and I think I am going to do it, It was mostly, you know, finances. I think I'm gonna buy like a set of the journals, so probably like a stack of like 6 or however many people have like decided like locked into my game, so that everybody gets their own. Because I do believe that we kept at the beginning like, this is a journal that that Zev slash Borant wants you to write in so that they can publish it as a book afterwards, so that like they can sell it. This is more content for them. And I'm like, I think it would be fun for all of my players to have one of those. So there we go. Extra journals. 3 of the guys in my group I've played TTRPGs with for over 20 years. That's so cool! Oh my gosh. I can't wait until I say that I played for 20 years with my friends. I played for a while, but not that long. Not yet. I bought several copies over the years. I've been playing AD&D and Shadowrun off and on over the last almost 40 years. That's incredible. I love that. I love... Sorry, Z-May just out here! We cannot... You guys cannot legally convince me to sign things. even as notaries. I can't believe now I have to be suspicious of anything that I sign at Gen Con. Hi, Potter Through the Ages. Do the dice sets come with the bags? The dice sets do not come with the bags. The dice sets actually come with a very cool... They come in their own box. It's like a custom designed box, and it holds them all really well. But it is like a dice box, like a little... Not even a box. It's like... I don't have anything of... Like, this is the closest thing that I have to size, where it's just like... It's like the little thing that the dice come in. And it's nice, but I like the bags better. A bag is, like, easier to squish into my, like, backpack or whatever I'm bringing my stuff around in. I completely forgot that we were going to talk about cosplay during this section of the stream. I'm just having fun. I bought a set so my friends in Kansas can play. Oh, that's so fun. We are rapidly searching for the update on when the charges will go through. We have asked. We're trying to get information. It's a very intense discussion. I'll be doing Theater of the Mind because of how massive the floors are. Oh, for sure. Like, I think at one point they mentioned that floor 2 is, I hope it's not a spoiler, is about the size of Arizona. Like, it's hard to have a map that big with your players being, you know, player-sized. But I think that I still like a map specifically during combat, because then I can sort of calculate my moves better, and I can, you know, see, okay, if this is an AoE spell, what is the AoE's area of effect? What is the area? Am I within it? Are my allies within it? Etc., etc., etc. But I also really love a Theater of the Mind, and you can get crazy with Theater of the Mind. Everybody close your eyes and imagine a really tall tree. I don't know. It's just the first thing that I thought of. Will there be tutorial level videos for Unstoppable in the RPG? So we've got a how to play for Unstoppable. That's up right now. You can find it on the page, like on the Unstoppable tab of the Backerkit page. I believe that we will have at least... I want to say we'll have at least one AP for the RPG. So I guess that kind of counts as a tutorial. I know that Becca Scott did a how to play, and I love the Becca Scott how to play. I think it's so much fun. I think she's great. So that's, you know, there. I guess if you wanted like a more specific how to play, it would be a little grittier. Would be a little, well, would it be boring? I don't know. I don't think you can make anything about this series boring. I was saddened that I didn't get to playtest that one. I was hopeful. Oh, yeah. It's hard to get into especially like a playtest for a very popular thing. It's hard to get into that. That's why you gotta start writing your own. Let me see. Comments. Unstoppable, how to play to bookmark. Thank you, Sophia. Watch the first part of the tutorial, and I think it will be very helpful for when the game arrives. I'm glad. Yeah, Unstoppable is... whoa! I don't know why that happened. Unstoppable is like a lot to set up the first time, but once you've set it up the first time and you just start like going and going and going, it's so easy. It's super replayable. It's super fun. It's like borderline. I was gonna say borderline addicting, but like that's because if I like need to sit and ponder something, I've talked about this before. I think I talked about it in an update. If I've got like something on my mind, I will just like sit and play Unstoppable until like I have like thought it all through. It's just like a really nice way for me to what people used to do for solitaire, Unstoppable. Ginny D is the GOAT! Oh my gosh, do you know how excited I was when I found out that we were gonna get Ginny D to do a video for this campaign? I was like, what do you mean? Because she's like, you know, for cosplayers, she's like a big celebrity. And I am a cosplayer. I don't know if you can tell from the wig. So I was like, oh my gosh, that's Ginny D talking about the game that I'm working on. I'm trying to read comments. Gift boo. Love Becca, we need a game. I know. I would also love to head into the dungeon with you, crawlers. I think that like we truly have an amazing bunch of people here. How helpful are the playmats? I really like having the playmats. But I'm also like I'm a very like things have their place. So I like having like this is the place where I put my tokens. This is the place where I put my tactic cards, etc., etc., etc. Be the change you want to see in the world. I learned about the campaign through Ginny. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. I hope that I don't know if she's gonna be at Gen Con, but I hope that if she is at Gen Con, like I can get a picture with her, or I can just say like, hi, I worked on that campaign that you did that video for, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the whole world. I started getting into really big builds, because like I said, I've been a cosplayer for a long time, but I started getting into really big and like structured builds when she did her centaur costume video a couple years back. And she like built a whole like back end that like walked with her, like the feet moved in concert with her actual legs, and it was so cool. I was like, wow, you can do that? And now, and where has that led me? Now my coworkers want me to cosplay Katya when she is well, I'm gonna say it's spoilers for the Iron Tangle. Spoilers. Is everybody thoroughly spoiler knowledged? When Katya is at the front of the train and she's acting as like the big scary like I don't even know what I know that there's a word for it. I don't remember what it is. But she's, you know, she's a big piece of machinery. She's not like a person. My coworkers are like, "Can you cosplay this, Rena? Can you?" They love to throw a challenge at me. And so now I have to. I gotta figure it out. I got a lot of cardboard. So. I'm a big fan of Ginny D. I think we need to get Diana of the Rose on board too. I agree. You know who else I want to get on board? This was my pie in the sky. I really wanted to see if I could get Markiplier to notice this campaign, which was crazy. Like, it was a crazy thought from the beginning. But I was like, but he's reading the book. Cowcatcher! Thank you, everybody saying Cowcatcher. Yes, I have to build a Katya Cowcatcher cosplay. I don't think it's something that I can bring to a con, but I'll probably end up building it and, like, taking some videos or something in my yard or in the street. Maybe I'll bring it to, like, a hyper-local con, because Gen Con is across the country for me, so I gotta pack light. Mantar cosplays are gonna be everywhere. I'm so excited to see the Mantar cosplays. Those are gonna be fun. Oh my gosh, I was talking about something. I see, it's just hanging out with you guys is so much fun. I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be, like, at least pretending to do work things. I mean, everybody at work knows I'm here. Some of them are in here. But, I want to make sure that I'm answering questions, mostly, as I want to make sure that you guys have all of the information that you want or need, and then that you can properly disseminate it amongst, you know, other crawlers. Because I can't stream 24/7, unfortunately. They make laws about that sort of thing, I think. No, I have to sleep and eat, etc. But that way, you know, if I tell all however many of you are in here about pay over time, about pledge manager questions, then hopefully you can go and answer those questions in the comments when other people have them when I'm not around. I've been pretending to work all morning. I know the dev for Questline VTT is a huge fan of DCC and wants to make his VTT support Carl RPG too. I believe that we've had a couple of other VTTs reach out, and we just have literally not had the time to answer all of those emails. So that's definitely one of those things that's going to it will be easier for us to address after the campaign. Is, oh, your VTT also wants to support this. Okay, let's see if we can work something out. They have IVs for a reason! You guys are terrible! Do you know when the Start Playing preview is going to be rolled out? I believe that the Start Playing preview is also going to roll out circa October, because we want to give any of the GMs who are over there a chance to, like, obviously read and absorb the material. It would be kind of unfair if the same day that everybody gets the book, they're trying to start a campaign with, like, no prep. So I think it's October. Just stream yourself sleeping and eating. I've gotten a lot of what could reasonably be considered as spoilers from this campaign, but all it has done is make me more excited for getting further into the book series. I'm so happy for you! Like, that is... I am not a, like, spoiler fear-y person. I don't mind when, like, something gets told to me, because I also feel the same way. It kind of makes me more excited for, like, what I get to read, or what's the context around that, or, like, what do you mean about that? Like, I need to know. But I can also understand people who, like, want to have, like, a completely unblemished experience. My first time reading Carl was, like, completely... I had no idea what was happening going in. The first time I heard Donut speak, I, like, screamed with delight. I was like, oh my god, the cat is talking! Spoiler alert, the cat talks. Is there a possibility of minis for the expansion campaigns? I know that we do want to put out more minis, and in fact, if you are in our Discord, the surveys channel, there's like a Carl surveys channel, has a survey open right now about what minis you guys would want to see in the future. So make sure that you have jumped in there and made your vote, said your piece, because I do believe that that is going to inform what we do moving forward. A lot of things we do at Renegade are community informed. We want to know what you guys want, and then we want to make that if we can. Like, that's how it works. Are we gonna Truman Show this? We cannot Truman Show my life. I'm very bored. How many people have backed this and have never played an RPG? I'm curious if there are people who just love DCC and are backing only for that reason. I have wondered the same thing, and that was why if you check either the update from this morning, or it was like a couple weeks back in the update, so I think your best bet is finding it in the update from this morning. The intro to TTRPGs, we actually wrote out a document for people who are completely new to TTRPGs, who have never played one before, but who love DCC, who love Carl and the world, and who are interested in trying. And in case I die in the dungeon, good afternoon, good evening, and good night! Wait, that's good! And Truman was boring too, that's what made him popular. Zime just trying to get me. Zime just trying to get me on here all the time. I do want to start streaming again, like on my personal. This isn't work. This is Work Rena's not here. I do want to start streaming again on my personal channel more once I am more settled into my new house. So maybe, I don't know. Sweet made the last 10 minutes. LOL. Yes, I'm glad that you managed to come in, even if you know, stupid job and all, but that's how you're paying for DCC. That's how I get my Audible credits. I got into the DCC audiobooks from following Jeff Hayes' voice actor work from another series. That's really, yeah, I have loved to see the different ways that people have been introduced to the series. Because I was introduced to the series via friends who like read it first and let me know about it. But I know some people are like very I've seen people who are like, yeah, I recommended it to somebody in line at the grocery store and I think they're reading it now. And I'm like, that's crazy. Thank you, Sophia! She has the What is a TTRPG update. Hi, Board Game Nation! I'm getting so warm in this way. Watch this. Magic. There's a skit on here somewhere about a guy who found out he was Truman Show because his show was canceled. That's really good. That would happen to me. I backed at Celestial to bring it to my local game shop and try and recruit more to the DCC dungeon. That's fun! That's a really fun idea. Airport bookstore for me. Yeah, I've seen a lot of airport bookstore. I think it is a really good book for if you're about to sit on an airplane for a while. Yes, so this was why I put this wig on, because I was going to talk about the clever comb somebody said. Yeah, these are, they're hair clips, and they clip in, so this wig can be multi-purpose. So I can use it for Samantha, or Lollipop Chainsaw, or, like, one of those, Sailor Moon, that was the other one I was thinking of. You can also put the ponytail, like, up here in the back, and get that going, etc., etc., etc. Are we a cult? Nah. It's not a cult. Culture. I've seen that one a lot. I don't like that. It's not a cult. It's culture. She asked if she was old enough to start reading it since she hears both of us listening to the audiobooks. That's really funny. Yeah, an Audible sale, recommendations from, like, podcasts that people listen to. Immediate Princess Peach vibes. Oh my gosh, you're so right. I could use this wig for Princess Peach. Princess Peach donut. I've talked about it in the comments that I really want to build, like, a ball gown donut. So maybe a Princess Peach donut would be fun. I really like combination cosplays. I like taking things that I like and smashing them together. Daniel Green recommended the book in one of his videos, then a friend of mine suggested I read it. I've not regretted it since. I binged book 1 and 2, and now I'm on book 3. There was a really funny, one of the trivia questions had the wrong book listed in it, because I read books, like, 1 through 3 in, like, a 24 to 36 hour period. Like, I read them, and I stopped only to sleep, because I was traveling. And so they all kind of melded together in my mind. So I said something that happened in book 3 happened in book 2. And I was like, sorry guys. But yeah, like you start reading them and it's better than chips. You know, they say like you start eating chips and you can't stop. Start reading these books and you just like go. Like I honestly recommend to people when they're telling me they're buying the first one, I'm like, buy 2 and 3 also. So at the very least you're set for a little while. Looks more like Rosalina to me. Ooh, Rosalina is fun. You could do all the Disney and Nintendo princesses as cats. That'd be cool. I was watching South Park at 8 and I turned out okay. At least DCC has positive role models. Slightly more. Started back in mid-April and haven't read anything else since. 70% through book 5 now. That's so cool. Yeah, there are so many people in the comments who have come in and been like, I just discovered this book series. And now there's this TTRPG campaign. And I have to sit down and be like, yes, and also there's the crocodile campaign. And also there's all these other book things. And also you can get it. Has anybody tried the donut chocolate bar? I really want to get it. But I don't want to pay the shipping. I have to go to Seattle and get it. Donut holes or Princess Posse thoughts? I'm legally not allowed to identify with one side or the other as a member of board staff. Doesn't help that Amazon has the Kindle editions for under $6 each, and the same price for the Audible editions if you buy them together. Well, if you're looking for, you know, a way to get somebody into the series, you just send them on Kindle. Go for it. That's your book now. The key is to remember that most books take place on a floor one number higher than the book number, with some books covering more than one. See, that's smart. That would have been smart of me if I'd thought of that when I was writing the trivia questions. That's also the same way that where was it? Oh, I messed up Surrendel Gore's name, spelling it in one of the trivia questions, because I had written it down wrong in my notes. My wife brought me into the chaos of the series. We've listened to the first 7 books twice. Tomorrow we're heading to Nashville to see Dinniman and Hayes and get a signed copy of book 8. That's so cool. If anybody, oh my gosh, if anybody is going like to any of the official tour stops, like please post pictures in the Discord server. Let us know. I really want the patch. So we have 4 minutes. So I'm just gonna blather on. This is my Zev cosplay base that I talked about on the community page. I will continue to talk about it like in the server and in community posts. That's a spoiler. Did I spoiler something? Sorry. And there are patches that are exclusive to the book tour stops that I really, really want for my cosplay. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them because they didn't announce that they were having them until after the tour sold out. How could you possibly misspell Surrender Gore's name? It's terrible of me. When I made this guy, I made Little Rend, I did originally make him with a little knight's helmet because I thought it was so sad that he was a Sir Rendell Gore and he didn't even have a little helmet or nothing. Do I drive 2.5 hours to Orlando on Sunday to get a signed copy of the book? You got 2.5 hours? You doing anything else with it? I don't know. Is Unstoppable an add-on I can later get with pledge adjustment? Yes, you can. You can get either the base game or you can get the Unstoppable pledge tiers, so the Unstoppable core tier or the Unstoppable all-in, and you can add those into your cart in the pledge manager. Where is Jello? Jello is tomorrow! I know, the patches are cool. Someone posted them on Reddit. I think there's a spoiler on one of the patches. I haven't looked at all of them. I looked at like the first 4. But they're just so cool. So I might have to look for those on the secondhand market. Got the number of crawlers joining wrong as well, if the book is correct. This one, we did have to go back and forth about a little bit because I was being really pedantic. So technically, 13 million crawlers join the dungeon. By the time the dungeon doors close and the crawl technically starts, 3 million of those people are just gone. So I went back and forth on that one. The community went back and forth on that one. It was one trivia question that I don't think like changed anybody's like points too much, but I'm so sorry if it did. Spelling is Harb. I have a signed copy of Book 8 segment from the tour Matt and Jeff did a few months back in Cardiff. Oh, that's cool. Will they be there in Houston? I don't know if they will be there in Houston. We'll have to see. I had a full set, but I sold it for Celestial Pledge. You know what? Turn a profit. Where can I find a link to the Discord server? It has been dumped in here a couple of times. You can also find it on the campaign page. And I'm sure if you ask nicely, somebody will link it to you. I'm not going to be able to get the patches because there are no signings anywhere near me. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there are any signings anywhere near me, but even if there are, they're sold out. They sold out months ago. Still want to get hold of one of the free Comic Book Day comics. Me too. Yeah, I heard the Orlando signing sold out, like, really, really quick. Okay, I have, like, 1.5 minutes to be on stream. Does anybody have any questions that only Zev can answer? Funny that I'm not the only one selling books. At the very beginning, I wondered why Carl didn't beat one goblin to death with another goblin. I would have done that, so I cheered when he did it. I like that. Sometimes you gotta hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker. If I mumble the word, it doesn't count as swearing. Checking for comments. I also want the Uzi Jesus patch. Will we get a rules list from Borant on what guides can or cannot say? I'm not sure about that. I think that is going to rely a little bit on your DM, because each world is different. Like, each DM will have their own rules for the world. So whoever's gonna be, like, if you're DMing your party, I think you get to decide. If you've got a DM who's gonna be your party AI and GM and all of that, then you have to go up to them and say, so can we get the newsletter? Can we get the game guide newsletter, please? It's supposed to be 100 degrees tomorrow. Can we schedule opening up the dungeon tonight so I can escape that miserable heat? We sure can. Dungeon's open now, technically, I think, in that we are in overtime and we'll stay in overtime. Oh, you guys are so sweet. You guys are so funny. What is Zeb's least favorite Gossip Girl episode or character? That's a tough one. Like, that actually might have to be its own stream. Because first of all, do you guys know how much Gossip Girl there is? A lot. I started watching it just to, like, get into Zeb, and then I was like, oh my gosh, there's a lot happening here, actually. Just joined the Discord. Love the community already. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for joining the Discord. Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. This was a lot of fun. I, like, had a great time. I think that you guys are also wonderful. Let's jump back to the page and check how the page is doing really fast. 9 minutes and 44 seconds left! But yeah, thank you guys. With a whiteboard with strings all over the place. I do want to have a whiteboard with strings all over the place. You guys are all wonderful crawlers. It has been so much fun having you around. I will see you again tomorrow, assuming that the overtime train is still going, with Jello and soda. So, until then, crawlers. Oh, what was the line? In case I die in the dungeon. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I don't remember the line. That's okay. Bye.